you know? Yeah, but the album's done. But what I wanted to say, or like my work in the album is done. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with like, I think the vibe is cool. But yeah. So but like talking about like the view count thing, the advice is like don't look at the view count. But like what you have to remember is that I'm still doing it. Yeah, I've been working my ass off. It's like the whole process. I've learned so much. That's the thing, is like when you do something, the tragedy is like you get better at it, and then like with, you know, you get so much better at making art through the process of doing it, so that like when you like finally get to the end of the process, you've learned so much that you kind of want to go back and like remake everything, because you've gotten so much better that like, oh, I could redo this, you know? But that's, you just have to like move on, you know? You have to like let the art be done and kind of let that like excite you for like do it again. But yeah, I kind of just like this past like 6 months, I've really just been like, you have to just like bear down and just like get the thing done, because otherwise it's just I realized I was just kind of like letting myself coast on the idea that like one of these days I'll get an album done. That's not enough. You gotta just like do it and have it be like sucky. But it's cool. And I think like the art I found like old it's like a drawing of a fort or something. I put like the on like the back, I actually like wrote out like where like the sources of everything. Cat, I'm in the middle of a game. Meow. What do you want? Hold on. But what I was gonna say is that, like, you know, you're not supposed to look at the view count or whatever, but the people who like show up to, like, I think people who like do show up to your thing. Hold on. Sorry. But so the people who like, I'm gonna close the door. I'm never gonna get, I gotta take a pill. But like the people who show up and like don't say anything, but just like sit and like watch the video and like don't chat, those people are the backbone of your stream. You know? They're the people who like, they're like the unsung heroes of your stream. And so you're kind of like, you're doing it mainly for them, right? Like the people who like will like chat and stuff, like you're great too. Like I'm not knocking those guys, but like, you know, the people who just show up and watch, like those are the real heroes. That's why like there's some, this is like some like ninja like stream university thing that like everyone made fun of, or like at least a couple of people made fun of at least. But like his advice was like, have a thing alert you to like when a new person comes to your stream, and then you can call them out by name and like say
I think that guy was up to something, don't you, Doug? Doug?
What's going on with Doug?
Oh, that guy? Personally, I think he was nuts.
the ninja's thing was like, oh yeah, let's call out the lurkers by name and like say, hey, how's it going or whatever. That's like, that's psychotic. Don't do that. You gotta stream for the lurkers. It's all about the lurkers, baby. All right, I gotta make some progress in this shit. Oh, this was like when I was, cause I got stuck over here. I got stuck here because I kept on like bringing a ticket over to this guy, and he wouldn't take it. And I was trying to figure out stuff, and I was looking at the picture and whatever, and I like nothing was working. And turns out, and this is like very much like endemic of like this era of point and click games. There's a whole other window over here.
You have 15 minutes to place your bets.
That I just like completely forgot. That I completely didn't see. Cause like how would you? There's no indication that there's a window here, right? It's very much like this era of point and click games. It's like some puzzles are like clever or whatever, but some puzzles are like very much like how the hell was I supposed to know that kind of puzzles. The stream keeps freezing when you come in. The stream keeps freezing because like I'm talking, I think. Is it frozen now? I hope not.
10 minutes to post.
Alright, what am I doing?
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen.
High Roller Lounge. Yeah, I think it's probably just because like
You're doing it!
it's because I'm just talking to you. You hear the gameplay?
This is it!
Oh, you're on Twitch Mobile, dude. Yeah, Twitch Mobile is just, I don't know.
Go, kitty! Get that mouse! Oh, for crying out loud! Come on!
I don't know. And it's not, at least on my end,
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
I'm not seeing anything get dropped on my end.
You can do it!
But
Go, go, go! That's a good shot!
yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's, I mean, yeah.
Do it!
Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm not seeing anything being dropped. Oh, you know what? No, it's okay. It's showing 18 minutes, 0 drop frames. Yeah, hopefully it's, yeah, I think it just sounds like a Twitch mobile thing. All right, bud, the jig is up.
Look what I found at the photo finish booth. Looks like Naughty Kitten and Bad Tomcat are neck and neck.
What do you want?
I want to tell you a sad story of a young man unjustly imprisoned merely for speaking his mind.
It's time to shake up the hive!
I guess our business is settled.
Almost.
What? Was that
Got
for the
his
photo
ass.
girl?
No, that was just for being you. I don't have time to get you for Lola, but I'm sure somebody will.
You didn't have time to save her either, but don't feel too bad about that, man.
Hey, he was Irish?
I hear saving women really isn't your forte.
Are the game's voices and sound effects? Okay, wait, let's... Quick actions. Alright, can I add? Huh. Showing offline. Am I like... What's going on here? Black screen. Huh. Was it not capturing the cursor? Huh. Well, it's okay. The game is kind of incidental, right? Okay, so network frames. There's some network stuff. Looks like 475 drop frames. Yeah, I'm playing through Powerline, so it's not going to be the best connection, but we're making do. We're making do. That's the thing about like everything life. Okay, so this is something that I just learned. Is like so when they were inventing the meter, right? When we're losing. Let me change. Can I change the bit rate? I think we're back. Yeah. Okay. So this is definitely. Okay. Sorry. It's definite me problem. Definitely. I misspelled. It's fine. But. Oh goodness. Yeah, I think this stream might be a bust. Well, what can you do? But that's the thing, like, so this is something I learned about, like, when they invented the meter. So they, like, the French, I think it was, like, some French scientists, they were, like, trying to, like, they were inventing the meter. And so the way they went about measuring it is they said, like, okay, we're going to have this be, we're going to measure it so that between the North Pole and the equator, like, it's going to be, like, along the surface of the Earth, that'll be 10,000 kilometers, right? So the idea is like, if you measure the circumference of the Earth from pole to pole, it would be 40,000 kilometers. But the thing is, they measured it wrong. So they measured it wrong. So actually, in reality, it is 40,007 kilometers from pole to pole, like circumference through the poles. So they measured it, they thought they had it right, it was a little bit wrong, and they just kind of stuck with it. Because it was like good enough. And that's the thing about life, is like you can try all you want to have it be like this like perfect, clean, like thing. And that's not how life works, right? Life is just this like messy thing, this like messy assembly of like stuff that's like not quite like perfect. And like you kind of have to just like enjoy the chaos a little bit. Like the only people who get to have these like smooth, frictionless lives is like the children of rich people. Because they were just born into it, right? And they just had this, it was just like perfect, like from the get-go. And like everyone just kind of like laid down everything for them because their parents were rich. And it's nice for them in the short term, right? Because it's easy for them in life. But the trade-off, of course, is that they're going to hell. So, you know, it is what it is. So you just gotta take your lumps, or however that goes. Okay, I think I've done everything. Like, yeah, I think I did this wrong. Going back. Like, yeah, I'd like to have like this nice like gigabit Ethernet situation, but I have it like just through a power line thing. And that's just what it is, and we're rolling with it. Because, you know, I mean, that's kind of what you want, right? You don't want to have like I'm still like learning how to be a good, entertaining streamer, right? And I think now that I've kind of like come around to like, you know, I did the semi-retirement thing. Like now that I'm not like streaming on the reg, I think I'm a lot better at it, right? But you know, you wanna be like figuring out. There we go. Like you want to be figuring your shit out, like when there's kind of nobody paying attention, right? And I guess that sounds like I'm knocking the people who are here. Like you guys are the real ones, but you know, you want to be like figuring this stuff out.
Le numéro gagnant, le 6, noir, père manque. 6, black, house pays all winners, le banque paye.
Huh? Okay.
Le numéro gagnant, le 3, rouge, impair manque. 3, red, house pays all winners, le banque paye. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
What's going on?
Le 2, noir, père manque. Number 2, 2 is the winner. Your chips, monsieur.
How nice.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
I think. Do I gotta just talk to the sailor guy? Oh goodness. Unstable. Damn. We're getting owned. Best internet connection in the biz, I'm telling you.
Hell no, we won't work!
Hell no, we won't work!
Bogan is a big fat jerk!
Bogan is a big fat jerk!
Hell no! Hell no, we won't work!
Hell no, we won't work!
Okay, where am I going? All right.
It's locked, but there's nothing up there. This gate only leads up. I've got the lumps to prove it.
Okay.
Now, what about these tools? Where are they?
They're too big for me to carry. Gladys will bring them when we board.
Looks like you're all ready to go, Manny. Except one. Where's that piano player of yours?
He's having a little goodbye party. I'll go get him.
Tell him to hurry up. The limbo can't sail without him. Don't just sit around here collecting barnacles.
Right.
Piano player? So Gladys. Alright, so we'll yell at Gladys. You know, we're doing what we can. It doesn't have to be perfect. But the important thing is that you move forward. Even like this is like like I would like to have the connection be like solid or whatever, but it's not the world we live in. But we're still making progress. And that's the thing about life is like life is kind of like a Mega Man boss. And this is a, you know, can I come up? What? There we go.
You're doing it!
Like it's really easy to get discouraged about stuff, but like at the end of the day, like, you know,
Coming home soon?
I'm visualizing. Come on! Baby needs a new pair of glass packs!
I do
You
something.
can do it! Yeah! Yeah! What's that? Go! Go!
What was I
Go!
saying? Oh yeah, it's like life is kind of
Go, kitty!
it's like a Mega Man boss, and it's very easy to get discouraged. But like at the end of the day, like life at the end of the day, like life has to kick your ass every single time, and you only have to win once.
Open it up on the
You know?
straightaways, kitty!
All you need is one.
Looks like the pantry.
Like, did you watch that like Kai Cenat thing where like he just like couldn't get his act together against like a Dark Souls boss,
Come on!
and it ended up being you ended up like sympathizing with the boss because like he just kept on dying, and like the boss just like started like you started like feeling bad for the boss, you know. But that's the reality. Is like, you know, life has to kick your ass every single time, and you just gotta win once. So don't forget that. Now I just gotta figure out. I just gotta win once against this boss. And by this boss, I mean this game. Now it says excellent. Who knows? Go up.
Le numéro gagnant, le 12. Rouge, paire un manque. 12. Red, house pays all winners. Le banque paye. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please. Le numéro 33, noir, encore et passe. 33, black. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please. Fourteen is the winner.
Okay, I don't know what I did.
Numéro 14 est le gagnant.
I think you mean 2. Am I correct?
No, monsieur.
I have no
14
idea
is the
why that
winner.
worked. I have no idea why that worked. I just like clicked stuff.
I'm sorry, sir. 14 is the winning number. Better luck next time, eh?
That's just like life, man. It's completely inscrutable.
I don't like raiding businesses and shutting them down. But someone's got to teach Manuel a lesson in law and order. This way, back here. Open those paddy wagons up and start filling them. And somebody find Calavera. I want to interrogate him personally.
Raided. How long are they gonna close it for?
Okay.
Yeah, you better cut off the big guy's credit then. Yeah. Throw the drunk out on his big orange butt. And bring me Calavera so we can talk about his debt.
Hey, come on! You gotta let me back in! I'm a VIP!
Does that stand for very inebriated pianist?
Why are you yelling at him? You got him drunk.
Pianist anymore. I'm a mechanic.
I know. That's why I got you a new job. Come on, let's go pick up your tools.
See, I was like, I thought that I was supposed to get his
I can
tools.
do whatever I want to the
Like, as he
engine.
just like has them.
Make it faster.
Sure.
No, he said I never go anywhere without my tools, right?
Thanks for the gig. And for not asking too many questions.
Hell, after what happened in Naranja, I can see why you'd leave town. Let's just hope I don't have to go fishing you out of the drink again.
I'll stay under next time. I promise.
All right. 1 year later. Dude, there's all... That's how you know, like, that's how you know you've made progress in life. There's chrome and flames. Dude, we were at sea this whole time. Where'd you get time to, like, put chrome on everything? You realize how, like, how difficult it is to chrome stuff? I've looked into, like, what it takes to get stuff chromed. It's kind of unreal.
Sailor? We're here at last. Beautiful port, isn't she?
Yes, sir. Well, there's some customs officials down below, sir. They want to search the ship.
Fine, fine. We've got nothing to hide, eh? No skeletons in our closet.
Yes, sir.
Secure the bow, boys, like a rock this time.
Manuel,
Salvador?
I hope this very urgent message gets to you in time. Our man in Zapato says Miss
Dude,
never made it to the port.
No way,
Said
the
she
carrier
threw herself
pigeons that I,
overboard
like,
the pearl.
raised.
I don't know if you believe that. Whatever you do not land in Puerto Zapato. It's a trap. Assassins will attempt to board your ship disguised as customs agents. Beware, and viva la revolución!
All right. Well, I've been recording this, luckily, so I'm just gonna upload this to YouTube. Sorry about the bitrate. It's just, you know, we do what we can. But you know what? We made progress, even if it was messy and the optics were crummy. We made progress. And you know what? Like, everyone always, like, shows, like, in their public face, they always show, like, a finished product. No one shows, like, you have to, like, go digging to find, like, the mess, you know? But if you're, like, watching this, you're, like, in the mess. So consider yourself blessed. This is hallowed ground. There's gonna, like, 8 people are gonna see this, and you're one of them. Can you imagine that? Like, 8 people are gonna see this. You, dear viewer, are special. You are one of the anointed ones. So, I'm gonna save. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful evening. And go away.